something completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
There has been a considerable amount of blowback with respect to the
Harvey would know about blowbacking.
appearances of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds at the SNL 50th year reunion.
And I think not just that they appeared there, but were involved in the show in a
Yeah, they came off like douchebags.
way where they were poking fun fully at this whole battle between Blake and Justin Baldoni.
Did
Yeah, that SNL party just looked like a bunch of douchebags.
not go over in a hilarious way.
With someone connected to Justin, who you will hear from in just a moment, but also that night from people in the room. We've spoken to several people who attended the special and then attended the parties afterward, and the words that we heard were they were confused as to why they would be there, and
They're trying to look good, and their Hollywood friends don't care.
involved in this way.
Go back to that picture real quick. It's really interesting. A lot of them are just not looking at him at all, even though he's standing and talking. That's really interesting.
Yeah, they want no part of him.
And nobody's amused, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, they just thought it was puzzling that they would be
Just want to bitch slap him. You know what I mean?
out, considering all the things that have been said in this war between Blake and Justin. So,
Oh, it is a war.
now, that's not to say that they were completely ignored. From what we've heard, there were people who were talking to them. Paul McCartney, strangely enough, was hanging out with them. But there were other people who actually avoided them, is what we heard, that were just didn't want to get into conversation with them.
Well, you can understand it. They're sort of radioactive.
I love how they claim to be, all like sexually harassed, but they're making jokes about it. That's a douchebag move.
In one breath, Blake Lively is saying she was the subject of serious sexual harassment during the filming of It Ends With Us, and now they're making light of it on SNL's 50th reunion show. So tonally, it does seem off, and I can imagine people just wanting to stay away from it.
I want to stay away from it too. There is this.
Blake Lively has filed an amended version of her complaint against Justin Baldoni, adding claims that other women felt uncomfortable on set. According to
Yeah, what if it's just a you problem?
documents obtained by Access Hollywood, her lawsuit, originally filed back in December, was updated in New York federal court on Tuesday. In a statement, Lively's lawyers say others had complaints of misconduct on the set of It Ends With Us, and they tell Access Hollywood that the amended complaint,
What if it's because of Blake?
quote, provides significant additional evidence and corroboration of her original claims. That evidence includes previously undisclosed communications involving Miss Lively, representatives of Sony and Wayfair, and numerous
I thought it was fair.
other witnesses. The complaint includes significant contemporaneous evidence that Miss Lively was not alone in raising allegations of on-set misconduct more than a year before the film was edited, as well as evidence detailing the threats, harassment, and intimidation of not just Miss Lively, but numerous innocent bystanders that
Got it.
followed defendants' retaliatory campaign. The new complaint includes a new claim for defamation in addition to Lively's initial allegations against Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment and of orchestrating a retaliatory smear campaign. Baldoni has previously denied those allegations and filed his own lawsuit against the actress, husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist, alleging civil extortion and defamation, allegations that Lively's team has denied. Meanwhile, Ryan and Blake made headlines over the weekend as the couple was all smiles, making their first public appearance together at SNL's 50th anniversary special, during which Reynolds joked about the legal drama.
All right, we already know that from that clip. And then there is this.
And almost 15 million people tuned in to Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary special. But considering Blake has accused director and co-star Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment claims, he denies, by the way, was going for laughs the right move?
I have a question.
All right, there's that. I'm just sick of this. Taylor Swift is no longer speaking to Blake Lively, so there is that. And then here is Baldoni's lawyer claiming that the star has lost work. I would too if I had I had to deal with a smear campaign from morning radio. It's not fun. All right, here is Baldoni's lawyer. Right here.
So there was mediation. Like there was an idea of mediation, and both sides, your side and Blake's, shot it down. No one wanted. No, were you open to mediating this? So there was mediation. Like there was. I'd said no because
it's very weird how Billy Bush got canceled for Trump saying "grab him by the pee." That was a weird year.
Oh, I don't understand why this could and should end, but it has to be them, right?
Well, I'll comment on what I can. In what was filed with the court before the Rule 26 hearing, the question was asked about whether we would be willing to go to mediation, and whether we were open to that. Our answer to that was no. We're not willing to do anything until Justin is cleared of being called a predator.
Yeah, that's not really something you want on your record.
Of being called a sexual harasser. Until that is determined to have not happened, we will be doing this.
What is most important to Justin? The 400 million or some kind of,
I would say having a good reputation is pretty nice.
Financial settlement to make up for maybe lost work. Has he lost work? Has he lost, have people backed away from him for a future project?
A substantial amount of work.
That sucks.
Really? Reminds me of Army Hammer. Just like, whew.
It should remind you of yourself, Billy. Literally, the president kind of screwed you over.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning. RyanHoppeRadio.com